Guys, I have some breaking news for you, hot off the presses, and it has to do with Bollinger Motors. You may know them because of this, the Bollinger B2 pickup truck, and of course their SUV. All electric, really hardcore off-road trucks, and we have many videos of their trucks, including this full walk around, all the features on these new vehicles. But this video is not about that, it's about their new van. And here it is on tfltruck.com. We already have that news covered for you there. And it's this, the Deliver E all-electric commercial van. You probably already have seen other companies talk about delivery vans, commercial vans, such as the previous Workhorse company. Of course, there's Rivian with their electric delivery vans that are they're contracted with Amazon for. But this is meant to be very useful delivery van, which is all electric, which means it's quiet, and also using all the efficiencies of around city driving for deliveries. They say this load floor right here is 18 inches off the ground, so it's super simple to get in and out of this, to get your packages out, back and forth. And let me show you some of the other views of this van. It's quite interesting, the fact that it's got a staggered width. So in the front, if you can see right here, the front steer axle is narrow, which kind of makes sense for maneuverability, but the rear axle is actually wider to carry more payload and more packages. And they say at Bollinger that this particular van will have several different battery capacities. It will start with 70 kilowatt hour battery pack, but it can go up all the way to 210 kilowatt hours. So what does this mean? Well, this is almost double what their Bollinger B2 trucks can do, because those are around 120 kilowatt hours. So yeah, so you can have some decent range, of course, recharge for the next day and deliver packages across the city. And they say these vans are going to be available in 2022. Quite interesting. This is still kind of a concept rendering. They say these will start to be built in 2022. So we're at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years away from them actually delivering the Deliver E. And I'm actually going to be talking with Robert Bollinger, the founder and CEO of the company, on our TFL Talk, which is our new podcast channel. This channel is also on YouTube, TFL Talk. You can see all of our podcasts, or most of the latest ones there. We also have it on anywhere you get your podcasts, so Spotify, Apple Podcast, anywhere you can get them, including Libsyn. So I'm gonna ask him all the questions, because this is kind of interesting. They're going from off-road technology directly to city pavement technology, and a completely different character of the vehicle. They're saying that they're using their knowledge in construction, and this van will have a steel frame that they say will last about up to 10 years of life cycle of really hard use. They're saying they're using some of the knowledge they already gained in the development process of their B1 and B2 off-road trucks, and they're building it into this. And of course, in their B1 and B2 trucks, let me show you this here, they have a lot of interesting technologies. Hydraulic adjustable suspension, which means you could raise and lower the vehicle, which I think might actually be useful here, because I know you need to lower your floor, but you also need to go in and out of some driveways, etc. So they might be able to do some of that. Of course, independent electric motors. So right now it's a front-wheel drive concept for this van. Of course, they can reuse some of their electric motors technologies, their battery and battery controllers. Of course, these trucks, their B1 and B2 off-road trucks, also have locking differentials. Here's my buddy Steven talking about all these particular machines for our off-road channel. But you can see it's a whole new animal. Bollinger actually has this patented pass-through where you can actually go and look directly through the entire vehicle. Let me show you. right here. There's Robert Bollinger talking about his trucks. Like I said, we'll have another kind of deep dive with him on our podcast channel coming up very soon. But they have very clever storage solutions like you see here, directly pass through the entire vehicle. So very innovative. They've recently moved offices. They now are headquartered in Oak Park, Michigan, which is very close to Detroit. So this is a Michigan-based, Detroit-based company, and they're going to start producing their B1 and B2s in partnership with other manufacturing facilities. So I cannot wait to learn more about this. And guys, stay tuned for a lot more electric truck and electric van news. And go back to tfltruck.com where we have all of this covered. And of course, if it's off-road related, it's also on TFL Off-Road. Thanks.